YouTube, what's going on with y'all? Appreciate y'all for tuning in to another video that we got going on, man. MOB second video, first day doing the video. Yesterday, man, we went 3 for 5. That's a bit over 50%, but like I said, we do hit over 50%. That's our first time, man. So listen, man, there's gonna be better bets. There's gonna be better ways that we're gonna be winning, and our win percentage is gonna go up on MOB as we continue. So today I got a couple more legs for you guys. I got a 1 lock per game. So I think it's 9 legs that I got for you guys. So listen, without further ado, appreciate y'all for tuning in. If y'all haven't already, hit that subscribe button, hit the like button. It does help. And appreciate every single one of y'all. And let's just get into the video. So first off, we got Max Scherzer. I'm going under 5.5 Ks. Okay. Now he's playing against the Rockies, who are pretty good, who are very bad, where they give up a whole bunch of Ks. They give up mostly a lot of Ks to lefties, not righties. Max Scherzer is a righty. So the thing is, I expect him to only play about 5 innings. Literally, and not too many batters here are familiar with Max Scherzer, only but Willie Castro and Edward Julian. So literally, they have yet to hit a ball for him. I don't think he gets a K. His whiff percentage is 40%, which is bad, which means that he makes contact, but light contact, which means that it's going to be a ground ball or a fly ball. 20%, very good for Edward Julian. He makes pretty good contact. It probably went deeper into the field, but ultimately it was caught, and the chase percentage is very bad for Willie Castro. So literally, I don't think he gets his Ks at all. 5 is a stretch, but let's just run the numbers anyway. When he plays against, no, he hasn't played against the Rockies. When he played again with Toronto, he's 4 for 20. He literally, out of 20 games, only hit over 6 Ks 4 times. That's a 20%. That's not good. You know what I mean? Let's run the numbers. If I remember what I did here, I think I did whiff percentage allowed 3 for 11, basically, meaning that they make contact but light contact. When he plays against a team that's 26 out of 30, he's 3 for 11 for having to hit over 5.5 Ks, aka 6. So I like the under here. It doesn't look too good here. Just look at the whiff. They do make contact, right? But they do get K'd out as well. But their whiff is a lot higher than their Ks, which meaning that his chance of him getting 6 Ks is just not likely. So I like Max Scherzer as under 5.5. Next up, we're gonna go Braves. I'm going to go, what is it that I did here? Hit, runs, and RBIs. Let's go over to the Braves, my Atlanta Braves. And I'm going to go Mr., if I can find him. Is he? Oh, okay, there you go. Michael Harris. Michael Harris looks very good because they're playing Aaron Civale. Aaron Civale is a pretty decent pitcher. However, that my Braves are very familiar with Civale. Literally, we got 7 of our line, seven of our batters have played against Civale. Okay, Acuna does pretty all right against him. Matt Olson, Austin Riley, Michael Harris does very well. He's 3 for 4 against him. He hasn't been K'd out by him at all. His whiff percentage is very good, which means he makes very good contact against him. And now, if we're looking at Civale, Acuna has a 20% chance to walk against him, which is very high, okay? Anytime you see that it's in the green, he's most likely going to do that, okay? Matt Olson has a good chance, 25% higher chance. Mike Yastrzemski, 25%. So we have batters that can walk up, right? And I know Michael Harris is at the 7, but then Ozzy Albies looks pretty. I mean, literally, he hasn't hit the ball yet, but with how we are going to play, I'm pretty sure that we could bring people in. And now I think he's 2 for 6 against the A's. Let me see here. Let's run the numbers real quick. Actually, there's not too many chances to run the numbers, but we have so many players that could get on base. Literally, Matt Olson, Austin Riley. Literally, he's 2 for 3. Matt Olson is, I think he's 3 for 4 or 2 for 4. I think he's 1 for 4. I could be wrong. No, that's not 1 for 4. That's like 2 for 4. Yeah, so I literally like Michael Harris. Michael Harris has been on the tear lately. Let's just kind of look at Michael Harris. His numbers is literally, ever since starting, he's 4, 5. He hasn't gotten against the KC and then A. So now kind of look for him to bounce back, because Michael Harris is a big focal point of our offense, and he kind of sort of the cleanup. I know Austin Riley is the cleanup, but I do like Michael Harris. Michael Harris looks very good. Especially against a righty like Civale, you know what I mean? He's not really like a hard pitcher. And The Braves against right-handers are very good. Just look at all the green here. Literally, the whiff percentage is very good. Dubon does well against right-hitters. Michael Harris, 20%. So all these greens are very good. That means they make good contact. And I don't think Chevalier is literally going to get any outs, too many outs. So he might get taken out of the game before the 5th inning, personally, to be honest with you. Next up, we're going to go pitcher out. We're going to go to the Rays here. We can find them. Shane McClanahan is back, I think, after an injury. He struggled with injury. Don't know what injury it was. I can't remember. But literally, this is the total for this game is 7.5, very low. Brandon Woodruff. It's going to be a pitcher's duel. Literally, what's it called? The Brewers are actually pretty all right against lefties, but not too good as all. Literally, they chase a lot. Like, they very chase. Like, Chrissy Ellis, Sal Frelick, Rengifo. And I know that this is his first game, but Shane definitely seems like to me that he can literally go 5 innings. And if they chase, then they 9 times out of 10. And none of them has played him at all. So, literally, he could get a jump on them. I'm not going to go to K's here. The K's is a little bit too high for me. But there's a good chance that he could get back to his old form. So I'm not going to take that chance. I'm going to go with the pitcher out. I like over 14.5. Basically, him finishing 5 innings. I'm sure he could finish 5 innings with them being subpar against lefties. You got Jack Bowers, who chases a lot, who gets a high K percentage. Literally, his batting average, the batting average is very bad. .23, .22, .20, .21, .1... 0.6, like 0.16 is bad. Like, literally, these are all bad. They got pretty high Ks. They got averaged out by William Contreras, Luis Rengifo, literally Bryce Terang. So, like, they got pretty good players from the start, but then once it gets to like the middle and then towards the end, literally he could possibly get Ks and get pitcher out. So I like him to go in this pitcher duel game, especially with a pitcher friendly ballpark and weather. Literally, I expect this to kind of go. I expect him to go 5 innings for sure with pitcher outs. I think that's the most safest thing to touch. So next up, we're gonna go to the next game, the Cubs. We're gonna go. Wait, did they change something up? Probably with the storm, because they did say that it was gonna storm. So I'm just gonna fade that game. But I had Jameson Taillon, so if the game is back on, I like Jameson Taillon over 4.5 Ks. The next one, what I do like, I think this one is a bad weather game too. Yeah, thunderstorm. So this could be ruled out too. I kind of faded this one. Red Sox and Astros. One bet I really do like here. I'm gonna go straight to the player. I'm gonna go to Mr. Carlos Correa. Carlos Correa does very good. I mean, just look at Carlos Correa when he plays against right-handed pitchers, like Brian Bello. I'm not sure how you say his name, but literally he's in the cleanup spot, batting 4th, .27, which is very good. 19 K percentage. He's averaged out. Literally whip percentage is 19, which means he makes very good. He makes pretty good contact. He does chase enough, and his walking is pretty bad. But however, you don't need to worry about that. Let's go to hits and runs over 1.5 is very good when he's with Houston and he plays against literally Boston. He is 4 for 6 for having a hit. I like runs too. If you want to touch the runs, his runs is just over 0.5. But I like hit and runs because he's in the cleanup spot, and there's a good chance that Jose Altuve and Jordan might walk. Jordan has a high chance of walking, and Paredes has a high chance of walking as well. So if 2 are on base, literally Correa just needs to hit a ball, and he is .27. And with good contact, he can literally bring in 1 runner, and that's a hit. That's an RBI. So that's literally over 1.5, and he's pretty consistent. I mean, just look when he plays against Boston. With Houston, of course. With Minnesota, he's 3 for 11, but with Houston, he's just been tearing it up, man. So I'm gonna go Carlos Correa over 1.5 or HRR. Next up, I'm gonna go to the Tigers here. I'm gonna go to, if I can find him, Riley Green. Riley Green looks very well too with his. I'm gonna go total bases. Hit runs is a little too scary. You know what I mean? But I do like total bases because he has played against them before. He's 5 for 7 when he plays against. Who are they playing? The D-backs? I just want to confirm. Yep, the D-backs. He's literally 5 for 7. Literally, this is insane. Going from this season and to next season too. Last game, he just literally got 2 total bases. He got 2 hits. All right, he had 5 at bats and he got 2 out of 5. Total bases looks very good. Literally, when he's playing against right-hand pitchers, he does pretty well. But he's very He knows about Brandon Fad too. Literally, he's 0.66%. I think he's 2 out of 3. Literally has not been K'd out. Very great contact, 0%. That means he has not, like, every ball he has hit has literally gone far. So, not saying home run, but he does make good contact. When he played against, let's just say, home runs, he home run against them on July 29th. So, and if we're looking at hits, runs, and RBIs, now let's look at total bases, right? So, 8, he's gotten literally 1 home run this game. Let's look at hit, runs, and RBIs. It's a little bit too scary. Over 2.5. If it was over 1.5, I'd like it. But it's over 2.5. So I'm gonna just go total bases because these past games he's gotten 2 hits. So 2 hits, literally May 17th. 2 hits, literally May 18th. 1 hit, okay, no hit, but literally he got 8 total bases. I think he got a home run in this, and he got 2 doubles. Then he has 2 hits and 2 singles. So 2 singles, 2 singles, 1 double, 1 single, and literally 2 singles. So I like Riley Green as a over 1.5 total bases. If you want to take the hits, runs, and RBIs is up to you. But yeah, I definitely like total bases over 1.5. It's very doable. Next up, another player that I do like a lot. The numbers speak well. Is Mr. If I can find him here, he is a Yankee. I just cannot find him. Let me put it on hits, runs, and RBIs. I'm probably looking too fast. Here we go. Ben Rice. He's batting in the 4th spot, cleanup spot. He has not played against Logan Gilbert. But if we're looking at the right-hand pitchers, Trent Grisham does very well against right-hand pitchers. He has a very high walk. He doesn't chase as much. His whiff rate, he makes good contact, which means he will be on base. Aaron Judge, batting .33, which is insane. 16% chance of walking, which is higher than Grisham, so he can get on base. That's going to push Grisham to the 2nd spot. And Ben Rice, literally average batting average, but very low K. Very good way of having to make contact. Pretty good chance of having a walk, but he doesn't chase as much either. And with Logan Gilbert, I mean, this is very solid numbers. Like, this is literally no red. This is average, but he has pretty good K, pretty good whiff rate percentage, and pretty good walking versus Logan Gilbert, who could be very bad at having to pitch against lefties. And he is in the batting spot. So, literally over 1.5 seems very good. So, look at the past games ever since he started the season. Literally 2, 3, 2. If we're looking at hit, runs, RBIs, he's gotten a hit and a run against the Mariners. Against the Giants, he's gotten 1 hit and 2 RBIs, so that's 3. And then now he got 1 hit and run. So he has a good chance of having to get an RBI. If you want to take the chance there, you can, but I'm just going to go with the hit, runs, and the RBIs. Looks very good. And easy. Seems like a very easy one. I just love picking players in the batting, the cleanup spot, the 4th spot. It just means that if there's players on base, which Judge has a high probability of walking, or Trent Grisham, Ben Rice can honestly go in, or just have Stanton literally hit a bomb or hit a good hit, and Ben Rice can run in. Next up, we're going to go Giants and Padres. So I'm going to go with the pitching here. I'm going to go with Jermaine Marquez under 4Ks, under 3.5 AKA. Literally just seems like to me that the Giants are very good at having to play against right-handed pitcher, and everyone here is familiar with Marquez, which is very bad, which means he has no chance of having to survive. Literally, I'm not even going to lie to you. Literally, the whiff percentages are amazing, which means that they make great contact. If it's in the green, they make great contact. 11%, 15, 0. He makes great contact. I mean, he hasn't hit yet. I mean, basically, he's 0 for 6. Arias, but Devers, great contact. Adames, right? Patrick Bailey. So all these players make good contact. I'd say at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or 5, because Arias hasn't really touched up Marquez. But him having to get over 4Ks in the past 21 games, he's 8 for 21. Already home. When he's home, 3 for 11. Away, 6 for 16. So he's better on the road, but he is home. So we have a higher chance at 27% for him to go under 4. Literally, if he's playing against, let's just say here, overall, when he's playing against a team that's middle of the pack, I having to give it away so many Ks. Literally 2 for 6, which is very good. It's just stuff that we want to see. So I like German Marquez under 3.5 Ks. Last but not least, it's Lakers, LA Dodgers and the Guardians. I'm gonna go. Let me see here if I can find them. I'm still gonna use the prop madness here. Prop madness is pretty cool. I like that. This has helped me. I like runs here for Mr. Kyle Tucker. Shohei is not in the lineup. He is pitching today, and Kyle Tucker moves into the top of the lineup. Versus Tanner Bibby, he's played against Bibby. He's 33%. He's 1 for 3. Has not been K'd out. Literally, the whip percentage is very good. Chase percentage is very good. Kyle Tucker, in the games he started as a Dodger, he has gotten a run in every single game. Literally 1-1-1-1. He has gotten 1 run in every single game. With him batting up in the top lineup, he has a higher chance, I think, because Shohei is always in the top lineup. Now he's not in the top lineup. Kyle Tucker is first. And literally, just look against right-hand pitchers. Mookie Betts does very well. Look at the green here, okay? Whip percentage, very good. He makes great contact, doesn't K out. He's averaged against right-hand pitchers. And then you got Freeman, who's very good at having to pitch against right-hand pitchers, okay? Contact is very good. He chases, but he can't walk. So literally, Will Smith does very good. I think probably the best here. Yeah, literally .30. Literally 19% of contact, which is very good. The lower the better, okay? So if you guys don't really know, but for all my baseball people, the lower the better, okay? 15% chance means that he's very good at having to make contact. 90% chance he's okay at having to make contact. And I think average contact is around 20%. See here how it's not green up? That means Max Muncy does average contact against right-hand pitchers. So that being said, literally, once Kyle Tucker walks, he has a 15% chance of walking, which he can walk. He has a good chance of having to steal too, because he's very good at that. If he does steal second base, he has Mookie Betts, Freeman, and Will Smith, and possibly Max Muncy to bring him in home. All right. So I do like the runs here. Very good. It is pitcher friendly, but listen, I do expect Kyle Tucker to kind of get on base here, and he's got a run in every single game ever since the season. 3 games against the D-backs, 3. He's got 1-1-1, and then last game against the Guardians, he's literally got 1. So I expect him to get another run here again. So he either hits himself and he gets a home run, or he literally just gets on base. He possibly steals and someone brings him home, or someone just gets on base and he literally, okay. I like Kyle Tucker. And those are the legs that I got for you guys for today. So without further ado, let's make sure that we get some good hits, man. Let's just win some money. And if y'all kind of like doing this too, this is pretty smart. Y'all can kind of mix in the NBA with the MLB. It's up to y'all. Y'all don't have to just do strictly MLB legs. You know what I mean? Y'all can probably take like 2 from the legs I gave y'all from each sport. You know what I mean? So anyway, appreciate y'all for tuning in. And again, and I'll catch y'all in the next one where we keep pushing out content.